Bahana 101,8 FM Hits Indonesia terbaik.
Untuk hasil akhir, gua rate film ini dia bisa nongol. punya banyak.
Now everybody can create a chance. With just a touch, you could transform yourself and everyone around you to become smart viewers. Join the movement. I am a smart viewer.
Hasrat,
cinta, harapan, pemikiran,
resapi dan jadikan inspirasi.
Kamu bisa nikmatin berbagai informasi dari Liputan 6, liputan6.com, dan aplikasi Liputan 6 secara bersamaan. Semuanya ada di wajah baru aplikasi Liputan 6. Kamu bisa jadi orang yang paling cepat dapat informasi terbaru karena ada fitur latest. Nikmati cara baru baca berita di fitur Visual Stories. Bukan cuma tulisannya yang menarik, tapi banyak gambar kece yang bisa kamu lihat. Tampilan kece, update berita cepat. Download sekarang ya.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Selamat sore, Bapak dan Ibu sekalian. To His Excellency, Mr. Vincent Piket, His Excellency, Mr. Peter Schoof, Embassies and State Representations, media friends, and our audiences, welcome to Europe on Screen 2020 Online Edition Virtual Closing Ceremony. Selamat datang di penutupan Europe on Screen 2020 Online Edition. My name is Farid Ardian. It is so good to be back here to meet you all again, and I will be your host this afternoon. Before we begin, allow me to explain how the ceremony works. Kindly keep in mind that the ceremony is being recorded and broadcasted live on YouTube at the moment. So all attendees are muted in order to enable the speakers to speak without interruptions. Now, let's talk about what has been happening in the past few days in Europe on Screen. We have laughed, we have cried, well, at least I have. We have giggled. Our hearts have been warmed by the movies. So we have screened 41 films from 25 European countries and Indonesia in the last 15 days this year. Many film professionals from Europe and Indonesia also has taken part for film talks, exchanging experiences and knowledge. In advance to the festival, we also hosted a 4-day workshop with Domenico Laporta and a webinar session on how to organize an online film festival. Now, before we start the closing ceremony this afternoon, we would like to thank our main partners, European Union, Erasmus Hayes Goethe Institute Indonesia, Institut Français Indonesia, British Council, and organizer Bhinneka Cipta Setara. Also, we would like to thank our festival partners, 100% Manusia, Arts Council Ireland, Cine Europa, Culture Ireland, Festival Scope, Instituto Cervantes, Irish Film Institute, Istituto Italiano di Cultura, Kemala Home Living, SAE Indonesia, Team Sweden, Wallonie Brussels International. And of course, to our loyal media partners that have been with us since the very beginning, All Film, Bahana FM, Binus TV, Cinemax, Cineverse ID, The Display, Great Mind, Info Screening, kapanlagi.com, Kincir, Kumparan, liputan6.com, Mokino, and also stickynote.com. Our gratitude also goes to the participating embassies. Thank you so much for the Austrian Embassy, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Spain, Sweden, Armenia, also to Norway, Switzerland, Ukraine, and United Kingdom. And now, without further ado, let us welcome to the screen the Ambassador of European Union to Indonesia, His Excellency Mr. Vincent Piket. Mr. Vincent Piket, you may turn on the camera and the screen is yours. We are inviting, okay, there you are, Mr. Vincent Piket. Okay, the screen is yours, Mr. Vincent Piket. I'm really sorry, but I think the microphone is not yet on.
Okay.
Okay, great.
All right. Thanks very much for having invited me once again to be present at this wonderful evening, the closing ceremony. Unfortunately, very happy to be here, but also a little bit sad that this year's Europe on Screen Film Festival is about to come to a conclusion, or almost, but you will say something about it later on. We've had, I think, a fantastic 2 weeks behind us with these 41 films, good film, quality films, very different films, of course, coming from 25 European countries, presented to here this great audience in Indonesia, enthusiastic audience, I know it, and it's really wonderful to see such a great response coming from the audience. I'm told that we have sold for free of charge, but booked out 75% of all the screenings, which is a fantastic result, and which we are very, very, very proud of. Now, through the different sections of the film festival, we wanted to show you, of course, the diversity of our continent, and also the creativity of the audiovisual sector in Europe. It is thriving. The program of our film festival captured Europe's uniqueness, its cultural uniqueness and diversity through lively stories, real live people with messages that transcend life, that transcend time, and that transcend borders. And by transcending borders, we very much build links between Indonesian moviegoers and their counterparts in Europe, the filmmakers of Europe, but also the European audiences. Now, as in previous years, we had this very exciting short film pitching competition for young, promising Indonesian filmmakers. And for this year's competition, we received no fewer than 170 entries, a fantastic number. And I'm very curious because in just a few moments from now, we will be hearing the film festival also had a few workshops. I hope you can see me. Yes. The festival also had a few workshops between top personalities from the European film industry and film students in Indonesia to share experiences and knowledge. And I do think that for those who attended these sessions, they will have gained something that will stay with them for good, and that will help them along their creative paths. So here we are on the last day of the Europe on Screen 2020. notwithstanding the difficult circumstances, we have pulled it off. We've brought it all together from all the participating embassies from the European Union member states and other European countries, from the cultural centers of the European countries based in Jakarta, our fantastic partners from the film world, from the media world, etc. And the result has been great. So I would like to close by thanking most warmly everybody who has helped make this movie festival a success. Have worked very, very hard on it. It was tough, but it was done. And very warm greetings to the EU member state embassies, the other European countries' embassies, the film festival co-directors, fantastic people to work with. You did it once again. And we're very happy with the results, Putri and Nauval, your teams, as well as all other partners, including the media partners. I greet particularly, of course, my colleague, Ambassador Peter Schoof, Ambassador of Germany in Jakarta, who will speak right after me. And we're going to watch the German movie in just a little while, and I look forward very much. It's said to be a very good one, an exciting one. So certainly, I will join you in enjoying the last screening of the film festival, and I very much look forward to seeing you once again next year at Europe on Screen 2021. Terima kasih banyak.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vincent Piket, for the remarks. That is right. The responses of this film festival has been massive. I'm not even the committee, but people have been tagging me and asking me why they have like limited quotas or tickets. It's because so many people want to watch the European films. That's crazy. As a matter of fact, thousands of people have participated in this year's festival virtually. And people all over the country, not only in Jakarta, but all over Indonesia, have watched 41 films and also met more than 20 European and Indonesian filmmakers throughout the past 2 weeks. Another achievement in the first online edition of the festival is we see 30 out of 41 films were sold out. Yes, you may clap your hands. You can see how crazy it is here. Yay! 30 out of 41 films were sold out. That's crazy. So thank you so much for our loyal audience who embraced the new festival format this year, despite all the difficulties. But now let's take a look at the highlight of our festival events. Welcome to the screen, the festival co-directors, Miss Meninaputri Wismurti, and also Mr. Nauval Yazid. Putri and Nauval, the screen is yours.
Hello everyone. We really wish we could see each other.
I hope that Swarm captures you.
Enjoy the festival. Selamat menonton.
Give your big smile. I know Putri, you're very excited. 1, 2, 3, cheers!
Enjoy the Festival Europe on Screen 2020 online edition.
We are not operating a full year for the festival. I think we are all, I don't know how it is in Veronica or in your case.
Caused by spontaneous chemical changes in the image dyes.
To make them hate you a little bit less or even like you. And this way is to make something useful.
Dan saya ngerasa tipe jurnalisme seperti ini tuh udah sangat lumrah gitu ya.
but not like you said, not many films are made about them or us women. You know that we have a women lead character.
It was pretty.
It
was too young. I was like when I was shooting, I was 25.
Actually, also showed it's not.
In the meeting, they were fairly relaxed.
Dalam hati, saya masih ingin bertemu Anda semua.
Please believe that she's not fat.
Wow, what a great video showing the highlight of Europe on Screen 2020. But don't worry, it's not over yet. And now for the next speech, let us welcome His Excellency Mr. Peter Schoof, German Ambassador to Indonesia, country origin of Europe on Screen 2020's closing film, How About Adolf? Mr. Peter Schoof, the screen is yours.
Yes, hello everybody. I hope everybody can hear and see me well. I hear no objection, so I just assume that everybody can hear me. Well, Ibu Meninaputri, Pa Nauval, my friend Ambassador Vincent, all viewers in Indonesia, let me first of all welcome you. It's somehow a strange occasion to close the Europe on Screen because it feels like it has just started and we want to continue and continue and continue. This was our first digital virtual Europe on Screen. It was a bit unusual to all of us to adjust. I think one of the advantages was that we were able to reach more of the geographic width of Indonesia and have people watching from all over the country. I hear the figures, and you quoted some of them, are really a great success, so very happy about that too. May I just say a few words about the film, the closing film, which is one of the German contributions, 1 out of 4 German contributions. The film is called What About Adolf? And for those of you who know my country, you can already see at this title that this is going to be a very delicate thing. Just imagine there are 6 people. Among them is one young couple, and they declare to their relatives how they would like to, which Christian name they're going to give their baby son who is yet to be born. And it turns out they want to call it Adolf. And the ensuing discussion that you will witness is a social satire. It is full of emotions, and it shows us, of course, on the one hand, the dimension of moral outrage, but it also shows how this moral outrage is mirrored with all these little hypocrisies, human hypocrisies, and human weaknesses that many of us, if not all of us, somehow have. So it's a very interesting social satire, and it's been a great success in Germany. May I say that I'm very happy that this is the closing film, also for the reason that, okay, let me be honest, it's a German contribution, but it's actually based on a theater play by 2 French authors, Alexandre de la Patellière and Mathieu de la Porte. It was turned 2012 into a film in France as a Franco-Belgian co-production. It was a big success there. And in 2018, it was Sönke Wortmann, one of the most famous German filmmakers who won lots of prizes, who tried to rewrite the story for the German audience. So you can see this is an interesting film. It's, I'm sure it is full of wit. And I really hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And it's a film that, with a topic that I would say in Germany, if you think about it, is maybe still a bit of a risk. But if you look at the product at the end, I do not want to preempt anything you may think about the film, but I am quite convinced that you will like it a lot. And you may also laugh a bit, I think, if not also a lot. So with this, I would like to thank all the people who have been on the organization board of Europe on Screen 2020, also from my side, like Ambassador Vincent. And the only thing I can say is I so much hope to see you guys physically next year at Europe on Screen, and that we can have the physical face-to-face experiences in nice big cinema audiences again. And I wish everybody a great experience with the film, and I'm looking forward to your closing remarks. Although I'm looking forward, well, I'm not really looking forward because I don't like this to be the end, as I said at the beginning. But thank you again to everybody for your incredible work you did. And with this, I turn back to you. Thanks.
Thank you so much, His Excellency, Mr. Peter Schoof, for the remarks. I can't wait to watch How About Adolf as well. And as a matter of fact, it's sold out already as well, yeah? So after this closing ceremony, we're gonna watch it together and we're gonna laugh together as well. But this year, we have seen 170 submitted ideas for short film pitching project, and 9 finalists have pitched their ideas in front of 3 jury members from Indonesian film industry. The jury members are Lucky Kuswandi, Cannes Film Festival nominated director and Citra Award winner, Tumpal Tampubolon, Berlinale Talents alumni and Citra Award winner, also Yulia Evina Bara, Locarno International Film Festival nominated producer. Let us take a look at this year's excitement of Short Film Pitching Project 2020 pitching session.
Dan justru di film pendek ini ide-ide bisa berlarian dengan bebas.
May the best project win dan just enjoy the session.
1, 2.
Kemudian untuk production plan,
bersiap sebelum memulai presentasi. Nah, siap ya.
beberapa keywords yang saya
fokus kepada cuma satu layar ya.
Yang agak sama package
mancing-mancing keinginan kawan mereka.
Backgroundnya sendiri kita mau mengangkat.
Sekarang saatnya untuk memulai presentasi pertama.
Terlihat di kamera, di layar.
Oke. Halo tes. Iya mas.
Pertama-tama saya punya daya tarik, ketertarikan terhadap laki-laki yang lebih kuat.
Terima kasih atas waktunya. Ini Nasiru, saya Arfan.
1, 2, sekali lagi.
And to announce this year's winners, let us welcome to the screen our festival co-directors, Miss Meninaputri Wismurti and Mr. Nauval Yazid. Putri and Nauval, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Farid. Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us this Monday to close the festival officially, though. As His Excellency Peter Schoof and also His Excellency Mr. Vincent Piket said, they don't want the festival to be over, but me and Nauval, we need to sleep. And also the rest of the team, of course. And thank you so much for all the embassies, the delegations, and all the participants of our short film pitching project competition for joining our festival this year. It's totally a remarkable festival and unforgettable one, because it can happen in the time like this, in the time where we need this festival to still continue, to still happen, and to give up a little bit of hope. I am sure that every morning all of you are opening the website of festivalscope.com. That's basically my morning ritual every morning, just to see whether one film is sold out or not. So that's me and my team will do that every morning, I think. And also not to forget to mention all of my team. That's why Neta, our festival manager, wrote this. So this is actually all the name of our team, because the last time I forgot to mention our distribution manager, Kadek. Thank you so much, guys, for working with us, and please bear with us for the next 5 days, since we have still films to be screened until the 5th of December. And also we have already announced that we have 12 films that going to have it's reruns. So yeah, it's basically our idea to imitate a little bit of Cannes or a little bit of Berlinale or Venice in terms of in Indonesian kind of styles. So we have 12 films that are back by popular demand that going to be screened starting also today until the 5th of December. The tickets are very limited. So if you, the audience, are not yet to see this film, please book the ticket right now. It's already open. And thank you so much for participating. It's been such a long time to prepare this festival. I think this takes like more than 1 year, almost 1 year and a half, I guess. But this has been such a great pleasure, such a great experience, and a learning curve for all of us. And I am so grateful that we can still enjoy the festival even in times like this. Thank you, terima kasih banyak. Semoga kita bisa bertemu lagi tahun depan 2021 di festival sesungguhnya. Ya, festival sesungguhnya maksudnya secara nyata bertemu langsung offline maupun online. Thank you.
Thank you, Putri, and thank you, Mr. Ambassadors, Mr. Vincent Piket, Mr. Peter Schoof. Before we announce the winners of short film pitching project, I know that it takes a village to make a festival, and it takes a bigger village to make a festival successful. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank a wonderful, strong festival team that we have. We have Lenny, Elita, Ali, Adol, Farhan, Neta, Kadek, Niska, Adit, Lincoln, Anyit, Irfan, Nico, who support me and Putri from the very beginning, who are still committed with us with all the delays and the postponement. And thank you so much, guys. And I would like to also appreciate our friends in embassies of all participating countries. You still trust us through ups and downs, in particular this year, as we saw, as you all know, we saw so many uncertainties. We planned to have the festival at the beginning of the year. We waited until the mid-year, and then finally we had to make do with what's available. And most of all, thank you to our loyal audience. It's a big challenge to introduce this new format of the festival. It takes a huge step for all of us, from the committee to audience, to embrace a new venture, embrace a new adventure together. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We remain one of the most successful European film festivals in the world. Thank you so much. And now, I'm sure that our friends, emerging filmmakers, have waited long enough for the announcement of the short film pitching project. We begin with revealing the finalists. Putri, you may begin with the finalist number 1.
Thank you, Nauval. I know it might sound like an Academy Award nomination where we thank a lot of people, but that's really what it is. It takes, like Nauval said, it takes a lot of village actually to create a film festival too. So yes, now we are so proud to receive 170 submissions for our 3rd edition of Europe on Screen Short Film Pitching Project 2020, and we have chosen the 9 finalists who has already presented their ideas in front of the 3 juries. And the first finalists, we are going to call them again just in case they forgot they are finalists, right? The finalists are already here, I guess. Okay, now the first finalist is finalists of Europe On-Screen Short Film Pitching Project 2020, Kacamata Glasses by Guns Gunawan and Maria Kiptia, Jakarta.
And the next finalist is the great, the great Eclipse of the Heart, presented by Fadel and Yanuar Priambodo from Jakarta.
Yes, and the 3rd finalist of Europe On Screen, the Film Pitching Project 2020 is Bicycle with Thief by Vicky Subodo and Jeremy Randolph from Tangerang.
The next finalist is Not this one? Sorry. Can I get some of those packages? Gemilang Cahaya Adibrata and Adinda Oktaria from Jakarta.
Yes, the next finalist, I think this is finalist number 5, if I'm not mistaken. The finalist of Europe on-Screen Short Film Pitching Project 2020 is Kepada Istriku by Patrick Warmanda and Robert Darmawan from Jakarta.
All right, and the next finalist of Europe on-Screen Short Film Pitching Project 2020 is a project called Setengah Lima or Half to Five from Jatmiko Wijaksono and Abioso from Tanjung, Kalimantan Selatan.
Our next finalist of Europe on-Screen Short Film Pitching Project 2020 is the project called Kaum by Bayu Topan from Banyuwangi.
And the next finalist of Europe on-Screen Short Film Pitching Project 2020 is Two Suicide Bombers and a Godo from Charya Maharja and Radisti Ayu Praktivi from Jakarta.
And is this the last finalist? Okay, finalist of Europe on-Screen Short Film Pitching Project 2020. Our last finalist is Seseorang yang Menutupi Layar, someone who covered the screen, by Nashiru Setiawan and Arfan Adi Perdana from Malang. So yes, now we have come to the moment that we are waiting for, right, Nauval?
Exactly, and we have 3 winners in the short film pitching project competition. All of these winning projects, they have to complete their short story film ideas to be turned into a short film that will be premiered in Europe on Screen next year. And we will begin with the 3rd winner. And Putri, can you announce the winner?
Yes, with my pleasure. Oh my God, this is like something that we all have been waiting for. So for this 3rd winner, but before we actually announce the 3rd winner, just to make it a little bit more of a thrill to everyone in here, we have actually jury notes from all of the 3 jury that was written and dedicated to all of these 3 selected projects to win the 3rd edition of Europe on Screen 2020 Short Film Pitching Project. And for the 3rd winner, the jury's note is it's a project with a storyline that may be simple, but it reveals deep thoughts on death and male vulnerability, something that we rarely see on screen. So the 3rd winner of our Europe on Screen 2020 Short Film Pitching Project is the project called Kepada Istriku, to my wife, from Patrick Warmanda and Robert Darmawan in Jakarta.
The 3rd prize winner will get partial fund with an amount of 6 million rupiah, 1 session online script writing class with SAE Indonesia, and special packages from Kemala Home Living.
Congratulations to Patrick and Robert with their project Kepada Istriku, the 3rd winner of the short film pitching project. And now let's move on to the 2nd winner. The jury notes that this project is a satire that criticizes our own perception about success. The project aims to bring complexity of human beings in a direct and simple approach. Let's hope that this project will stick to this. And the winning project in the 2nd prize is Bicycle with Thief by Vicky Sumbodo and Jeremy Randolph from Tangerang.
The second prize winner will get partial fund with an amount of 8 million rupiah to online script writing classes with SAE Indonesia and exclusive packages from Kemala Home Living.
Thank you, Farid.
Thank you, Farid.
And now this is the moment that we are waiting for, the first winner of our Europe On Screen 2020 short film pitching project. How do you feel, Val, of announcing this winner?
Do you want to prolong the announcement so that they are more thrilled to wait for the announcement? Okay, we have a slightly longer jury note. So we will divide the announcement. I will do the first part and Putri will do the second part. All right. The jury notes for this project that it has the ability to bring out a timely issue of freedom of expression, an issue that is currently at stake in almost every part of the world.
The comical approach only heightens the importance of the issue itself, and that the jury feels the film needs to be made to raise awareness that everyone is allowed to live freely and to express themselves freely. I think this is something that Indonesia needs, especially these days. So, Nauval, are you ready?
Okay.
So
Go
yes,
ahead.
the first winner of our third edition of Europe On Screen 2020 short film pitching project is the project called Seseorang yang Menutupi Layar. Someone who covered the screen.
The project by Nasirul Setiawan and Arfan Adi Perdana from Malang, Jawa Timur.
The first prize winner will get partial fund with an amount of 11 million rupiah, audio post-production facility, 1 session of editing class, 2 sessions of online script writing with SAE Indonesia, and of course, exclusive packages from Kemala Home Living. All the winning projects have to turn their scripts into short film to have a world premiere in Europe On Screen 2021. Now I would like to invite all the winners to turn on the camera to give short remarks. We are going to start from the third winner, Patrick Warmanda and Robert Darmawan for Kepada Istriku. You may start your short remark.
Oh ya?
Enggak. Baru selesai sama Vida. Ini orangnya lagi di sini. Motornya dititipin.
Boleh bahasa Indonesia, boleh bahasa Inggris. Silahkan Mas Patrick.
Oh, saya dulu. Ya, terima kasih banyak kesempatannya dari bulan Februari submit ya. Bulan Februari submit sampai akhirnya Oktober dikasih tahu masuk 9 besar dan bisa mempersiapkan itu selama sebulan. Ya, pertama kali ikut pitching dan bisa dapat kesempatan salah satu dari 3 besar itu kesempatan yang langka sekali. Jadi terima kasih banyak. Semoga yang terbaik juga buat Europe On Screen tahun ini dan tahun depan. Terima kasih sekali lagi.
Terima kasih Mas Patrick Warmanda as the third winner. Kepada istriku. Sekarang saya akan mempersilahkan kepada pemenang kedua, Bicycle with Thief, yaitu Vicky Sumbodo dan Jeremy Randolph untuk memberikan sambutannya. Silakan.
Selamat sore teman-teman dari panitia dan juri dan segala teman-teman yang lain. Saya Jeremy Randolph selaku produser dari Bicycle with Thief. Kami ingin mengucapkan terima kasih banyak atas dukungan dan kesempatannya. Semoga kita bisa menikmati film ini dan film-film lainnya, pemenang yang lain di festival tahun 2021. Terima kasih dan sampai jumpa.
Terima kasih Mas Jeremy. Kalau gitu sekarang yang terakhir adalah pemenang pertama untuk proyek Seseorang yang Menutupi Layar kepada Mas Nasirul Setiawan dan Arfan Adi Perdana. Silahkan sambutannya.
Halo. Ayo, ya selamat sore. Terima kasih buat Europe on Screen, buat Dewan Juri, buat teman-teman finalis semuanya. Ya terus terang kami nggak menduga, nggak punya ekspektasi sampai setinggi inilah. Tapi terima kasih diberikan kepercayaan dan kami akan berusaha untuk mewujudkannya. Gitu, sekuat tenaga dan sekuat keyakinan kami. Terima kasih. Itu saja. Mari, Bu. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Selamat Mbak Fitri. Mbak Fitri.
Ini pas kebetulan pas di Jogja gitu.
Mbak Putri.
Ya,
selamat sekali lagi, terima kasih buat tim dari proyek Seseorang yang Menutupi Layar. Now I'd like to invite Meninaputri Wismurti as the festival co-director. And also Mr. Nauval Yazid to give the remarks.
Makasih Nauval.
Terima kasih banyak. Thank you so much, guys, and also thank you to actually all of our finalists and all of our participants who submit all their ideas. You, especially our finalists, all of you guys have done a great job. And then also with all the experience and the process that we have endured during the presentation itself, I hope that gives you a kind of new doors of opportunities to also try another pitching forum or another pitching project that you may find out there, especially to enhance and to produce your films for Indonesian film industry itself. Thank you, all of you, for us, our winners. And make sure that the three of you, I will watch on you guys. You finish your production, yeah? Otherwise, I will watch on you. Paul, you want to add something to them?
Selamat, congratulations. Okay, to all finalists, untuk semua finalis, I still want to say what I say at the very beginning. Saya ingin mengucapkan kembali apa yang saya pernah ucapkan di awal pitching project. You guys are all winners. Semua proyek kalian adalah pemenang. Kalau belum bisa mendapatkan hadiah di sini, masih ada kesempatan lain. If you don't win here, there are still 1,000 opportunities out there. So, saya menunggu film kalian semua. I'm really looking forward to watch every single film of you. Good luck.
Okay, now we are going to take this opportunity to take photos together with all the winners, the three winners, also the festival co-directors, and also to His Excellency Mr. Vincent Piket and His Excellency Mr. Peter Schoof. I would like to invite to turn your camera so we can take pictures together. And also, oh wait, we're missing one winner. Are we not? Okay, the first winner.
Irfan.
Before we are going to give this opportunity for the media to take pictures of all the winners of the short film pitching projects, the festival co-directors, and of course with His Excellency Mr. Peter Schoof and His Excellency Mr. Vincent Piket. I'm going to count to 3, okay? And you may do 3 poses. You may smile or you can do whatever you want to do, okay? Yes, we're here, everyone. 1, 2, 3, cheers. The first pose. Okay, now the second pose. 1, 2, 3, cheers. And the last one. 1, 2, 3, cheers. Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone. And once again, congratulations to all the winners. And now you may turn off the camera again. So the spotlight is back on me. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So before we end this closing ceremony, please note that some of the films in Europe on Screen 2020 are still available to watch and rent for the next 5 days until 5 December 2020. As a matter of fact, some other films also have additional screenings starting today, because like I mentioned earlier, also His Excellency Mr. Vincent Piket mentioned earlier that there have been so many requests and demand. So these are the list of the films then you can watch from today. These films were sold out already in the past 2 weeks, and now we have extra screenings for you to catch up. So don't miss them again, because this is the last time you can see these films in Europe on Screen 2020. And also you can check our website and social media accounts for the latest updates of the festival. And now, before we end the closing ceremony this afternoon, we would like to thank again our main partners. Thank you so much to European Union, Erasmus Huis, Goethe Institute Indonesia, Institut Français Indonesia, British Council, and organizer Bhinneka Cipta Setara. Also to our festival partners. Thank you to 100% Manusia, Arts Council Ireland, Cine Europa, Culture Ireland, Festival Scope, Instituto Cervantes, Irish Film Institute, Istituto Italiano di Cultura, Kemala Home Living, SAE Indonesia, Team Sweden, and Wallonie Brussels International. And also to our loyal media partners that have been promoting the festival all film, Bahana FM, Binus TV, Cinemax, Cineverse ID, The Display, Great Mind, Info Screening, kapanlagi.com, Kincir Kumparan, liputan6.com, Mokino, and stickynote.com. Also, our gratitude to the participating embassies from Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Ireland. Also to Italy, Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Spain, Sweden, and Armenia, Norway, Switzerland, Ukraine, and United Kingdom. So we have come to the end of the closing ceremony. Don't forget, after this, let's watch together. How about Adolf after the ceremony at festivalscope.com? And the film is available from 4:30 p.m. I'm Farid Ardian signing off, and enjoy the festival. I would like to invite all the panelists now to turn on the camera, to wave to the audiences and the media. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay sane, and see you all in Europe on Screen 2021. Bye. See ya.